Hi, welcome to my channel, Crafty Come Lately. I'm going to make another simple Valentine's Day card with minimal tools needed. I am using a stamp, but if you don't have a stamp, you could handwrite this or maybe find something out of a magazine that just says love or heart or anything else that you see fitting. But it's basically just a simple basic card base, and that's again from my Joann's pastel collection that I just picked up this weekend. And it's just a basic 5.5 by 4.25. I'm just going to layer two sheets of paper on it, and since I'm using a pastel color purple, like a lilac purple, I'm using a soft pink and a brighter purple because I'm going to just keep it in the pink and purple family. And the papers are super thin. They're not scrapbook papers at all. They're from the Daiso, made for origami, just to layer sheets of paper. So I got a whole bunch, but you can use any paper you have, and just basic layers. And after that, my sentiment and two hearts. And I wound up using, to make my heart, is this Daiso tag that came with my leopard print decorated cellophane bags that I got from Daiso a little bit ago. But anything that's shaped like a heart, including the foam things that I had yesterday that I was showing you guys, or anything you have heart shape, or you can honestly free cut a heart and just copy it ×2. So cut two hearts that look the same, and that would work. So I wound up cutting my heart out of scrapbook paper. This side is one side, this is the other. So it has a little bit of pink and a little bit of kind of goldish looking antique print. So I wind up cutting two. Just as long as they're the same, it really doesn't matter. And for my sentiment, I'm using this Kaiser Craft. It has 4 different sentiments, and I'm using 2 hearts beat as 1, which I went ahead and mounted on my clear mount. And for that, I'm using Stays On, so it really stays on, permanent ink black. And I went ahead and stamped a couple of more for demonstration purposes, so I don't have to do it live, but fairly easy. I went ahead and distressed it with Distress Ink Rusty Hinge because it has a little bit of the gold color that I like. So just a little bit of distress at the border there, which hopefully you can see. And I end up doing the same thing for the hearts, just to have a little bit of continuity and flow. So pretty simple card. I mean, honestly, you can do anything you want. And I'm usually not too much into the layering, but since these are thin sheets of paper, they work really well. So if you have a Daiso store, check that out. If not, you can even use construction paper, anything you have that you can use to layer. So of course, you have your basic cardstock is 5.5 by 4.25. The next sheet would be 1/4 of an inch less, so it's 5.25 by 4 inches, and I went ahead and glued the top, so less things to do on camera. So that's one layer, and then the next layer is the purple, and a little glue there, and hopefully I'm on frame, and just go ahead and layer that somewhere in the middle without inking it on this messy table. So you have the 3 layers, boom, boom, boom. If the corner plumps like that, I can use this adhesive to bring down the corner. Okay, so, and then we'll do the sentiment first so that we know where the center is. And the center is at 2 3/4. That would be the center of the sentiment, and I may be off camera, but here we go. 2 3/4 will be the middle of the sentiment, and that would be right here. So that would be the center, but I do want it up, so that's about right. And I just realized that I glued the one that is not distressed. So just imagine that I have that on there. Here, we'll do the correct one that's distressed right on top. Okay, and then the hearts will be to each side of the middle. And I mean, you can layer them any way you want. I mean, you could do even a little bit more up. I tilted them just so they both fit and then touch each other, but kind of fit on top of that sentiment. And then I didn't do anything further. I had a few ideas. Cute little hearts like that is, I got it from packaging from a Daiso where the plastic decorations were hanging, so I cut a couple of hearts of there. You can use, again, anything from magazine or anything else you have. I also used that heart shape to cut out a couple of foams that are in lead light pink, and that came from an alphabet letter that I got from the dollar store. It's foam letter stickers, so I used that sheet of paper from the foam and cut out some hearts from over here where I had some space in between the letters. So that could work too. So you could tape these, or you can have those, whichever one. I mean, they're both cute, so we'll try one with one and one with the other. And yeah, just anything will work. If you think it needs a little spruce of pink, which I kind of think it does. So that's pretty perfect for me. And then this one is already stickers, sticker back. So just peel that back. And then yeah, all I did is just trace it and cut it with scissors to the same shape of that heart. So that's it. So that's card number 1, card number 2, basically same idea. So that is all. I hope you enjoyed this simple tutorial. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and